Hey, Cheryl here with the Family Mortgage Team, your friendly mortgage educator and VA home loan specialist. This week on Realtor Recon, let's break down the 3 mandatory questions we need to be asking our veteran clients. Now, one of the biggest mistakes you and I can make is that we assume that our veteran clients know what their benefits are. Fact is, though, most veterans don't know what their benefits are, and they just sat in some full day class when they were released from duty, and they were fed a ton of information all at one time. So for that and many other reasons, they didn't retain the information and they have really no idea what their benefits are. So the mission of this particular video is to help provide education as well as how to approach a veteran so you and I can both grow our business by serving and helping our deserving veterans. So the first question you should be asking all of your potential clients is, are you or your spouse a veteran? And please don't make the mistake of thinking that you should only be asking the men. Let's face it, it's 2019 and there are a lot of brave women that have been serving our country. As a matter of fact, women are enlisting, fighting, and dying for our country in greater numbers than ever before. So please don't make the mistake of leaving them behind, and make sure you ask everyone you talk to, are you or your spouse a veteran? In addition, there are surviving spouses out there, and surviving spouses of veterans enjoy the same exact benefits as the veteran, and they might not even know it. So make sure you ask everyone. Second question, are you entitled to disability from the VA? It is very, very important that you ask this question in those exact words. If you use different verbiage, you could be treading on a housing discrimination violation, so always ask, are you entitled to disability from the VA? Now you might be asking yourself why that's important. Well, if they say yes, and they are at a disability rating of just 10% or higher, the veteran is actually exempt from the upfront funding fee. And that could potentially save your veteran client thousands of dollars up front and maybe hundreds of dollars every single month. That brings us to the last question. And this is the single most important question that you should be asking, and you should be asking every single veteran client that you are working with. And not only do you need to ask the question, you need to see the document before you put them in the car to go house shopping. So you should be asking them, do you have your COE or certificate of eligibility yet? This document is the only verifiable proof that the veteran has earned the full home loan benefit. And in fact, VA home loans cannot close without it. I'm going to issue a quick caution here. If the veteran calls you and says that they are pre-approved, be sure to ask them to see the document. Because I can guarantee you most of the time, they don't have it, the lender hasn't pulled it, and no one has reviewed it up front. Getting a COE can and should be done by every single lender on the first phone call. It takes just 30 seconds to pull, and I make sure that I pull it before we do anything else. You see, there are many things that can crop up when we pull the COE, and I or any other VA home loan specialist will know what to do if there's a problem, and we can be working with the veteran behind the scenes to get any additional documentation needed up front. So that's the difference between a client with our certified home buyer approval and just some pre-qualification letter from another lender. The difference is that our underwriters have verified all the documentation needed to credit, income, and asset approve a loan up front, including the veteran's COE. And the bonus is that we back that up with a $5,000 guarantee to the seller that we have verified this documentation and that there will be no problems on financing, providing, of course, that there's no credit or income changes by the borrower. You and I both know that it is hard enough to get a seller to accept a VA home loan offer, but if you have this tool in your toolbox, you could help more veterans. So let me recap. The 3 most important questions that you should be asking your clients today are you or your spouse a veteran? Are you entitled to disability from the VA? And do you have your COE or certificate of eligibility yet? Well, that's the end of the video for today. I'm Cheryl Capelli, your friendly mortgage educator and VA home loan specialist. Please take a moment to like, comment, and share these videos so we can help more of our veterans get into homes. I'll be talking to you next week with another tip to help you grow your business serving veterans. Talk to you then.